Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hunter the Reckoning. Last time, pretty much everyone that matters defeated Cropsy.
Oh.
And they faced off against them. Turns out they were a changeling. They were also a girl.
Who would have guessed?
And a child at one point.
Well, they turned into, but they weren't.
And we beat the shit out of that child.
You did beat the shit out of that child.
And now he's stuck in a wall.
And speaking of children, but the opposite of that, Igor got kidnapped.
A baby?
See, instead of getting kidnapped, his man napped him.
He got adult napped.
While somehow being inside the fucking trailer, he got man napped.
What part of me not being a physically strong character was not accepted by everyone?
He was also
I didn't say shit.
I was saying because you were inside the van. I didn't say anything else. You were assuming.
I'm making fun of the fact he's a how tall? Very wide Russian man that
again
7'3". He's not wide.
He was not conscious at the time.
Igor is
asleep.
Sleep hard, play hard.
Since
Die
unnatural
hard.
only works on unnatural creatures. Fun fact.
It's actually really funny that if Igor has been relying on Since the Unnatural as like an alarm to wake him up, but since that didn't happen, he slept through his own kidnapping.
It's just me. I'm a guy with a hockey
I'm
mask.
a dude with a mask.
With a hockey mask.
I put pantyhose on my face to make sure the cameras do not see me.
But yeah, so y'all finished up with that. And you guys know that you have to head to Jersey now.
Is there any last thing that happens in the city?
Yes,
the
actually.
Vampires?
You guys were able to beat Cropsy, and I'm just gonna say that you basically went the fuck to sleep afterwards.
Yes, killing children and then sleeping, my favorite pastime.
Well,
Again, it was not a child.
It was just looked like one.
It was a child in pretend.
I texted my dad saying, "I'm fine now. Everything's okay. You don't have to worry."
That thing ain't gonna change.
You know, this will basically cover the last thing we need to. Your dad texted you that you would have been fine anyways. He called in some favors. And it turns out that even if you guys didn't defeat it, you would have had some extra time in the city. They were willing to extend by about 3 days.
Oh.
My character, actually, squinty face.
Oh yeah, no, that's just like him unknowingly ratting himself out, actually.
He
word that.
He just, he basically seems very apologetic during it and says that he knows you don't like to get involved with the crime business. But they'll be able to protect you from whoever is after you. The whole time he makes it sound like it's just more of his it's more of the
mafia type stuff.
You know he's connected to the mafia, and he's making it sound like it's more just that.
If I remember correctly, he never actually admitted to the crime part either.
You know what I was saying here is that he's... Sorry, it's hard for me to keep the details straight. He basically admits in this that he has crime connections, and he thought that's what was going on.
Wiretap. Wiretap!
Hi, Dad.
The FBI is moving into his location as we speak.
Oh, Lord.
I've got some crime connections. Alright, Dad. Yeah, sure. Starts pushing him in the wheelchair.
I was about to say, I remember when this was like a one-shot, that man was like a pedestrian at best.
That's every NPC that exists.
Things got expanded.
NPCs, the player characters. It's a coughing baby versus a nuclear bomb. You just described every NPC ever.
All I'm saying is, last time we saw this man, he was a middle-aged dad in a sweater. So
yes.
Yeah,
Listen,
that can
nothing
be
wrong with
anything.
that.
At least Monty's
You know most mob bosses
touchstones
are
are
probably that
normal. I'm
I do love
lying.
that Ryan's basically like, I didn't instantly see him as a criminal, therefore he can't be one.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I just think it's funny.
Yeah, so that's how mafia works. They look like mundane people, but guess what? They kill people on the daily.
To be fair, that's most people who murder people. They are just they happen to look like, I don't know, people.
Hold on a minute. He may have a point there.
Ryan thinks
wonder
everyone
why,
in the
'cause they
mafia
are
like
people.
wanders down alleys wearing leather jackets and snapping.
Which
Yeah, like
isn't
Grease
even
in
the
the
right
80s.
counterculture.
That's just Greaser's musical.
Those are just gangs.
I
in
don't know, they weren't a
general,
gang in
but
that,
either way.
right?
Sort of.
I don't know. One of them looks Italian.
I think it's Puerto Rican, actually.
Okay, we're getting entirely off topic. Continue with your texting
Anyway,
conversation with your dad.
Yeah, so that's the summary of it.
All right.
My girl
The
just
next
says,
day.
I think my dad's in the mafia.
The slowest of turns from Ethan.
Same here.
If you could
Ethan just
hear...
turning
I
ahead.
also- Wait, no,
I'm
I
so
also have to note
upset.
here, I think my dad's in the mafia, when he just sent, I'm in the mafia.
The
Max
slowest
is
of
just
turns.
deep snoring in the background.
I wish I was
So-
here for this.
So wait,
Why did
No.
why did the
you're
word
explaining
I
what
think come from that?
is it a thing that like he texted you?
Yeah, he said I'm in the mafia.
And you used the sentence, I think my dad is in the mafia, instead of my dad is in the mafia.
Okay, to be fair, he plays pranks like that all the time, but this time I'm pretty sure
prank?
he means it.
How often has your dad sent that text?
Can we see what the text surrounding this for the context is?
Sure? As a side note, out of character, I love how technically my character is, like, intelligent as fuck. But,
What's your wits level?
3. Technically,
That's
is really
actually
good.
really nice.
But when it comes to her father, she's blind. Specifically with her father, she's blind.
Monty looks at that and is like, is he talking about the situation that we were in with the vampires?
He said he sent his mafia people to make sure that...
Yeah. It should be importantly noted that I'm assuming you never said vampire over text, just some
Oh yeah,
people.
no, there was no,
a
there
call
was
that
not
he was
even,
talking with her dad.
it was completely avoided. There was no
Yeah.
mention of vampire, no mention of ghoul, no mention of bloodsucker.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
ran
always
a
looking
2-day
at
time
that.
limit.
I look over at Ethan.
I'm just looking at you, waiting to see the phone.
This is all the first time that
Here.
that everyone else knows that
you
Rhea
look
told her
over
dad
it.
something about it.
I look at the phone. I scroll a little bit up, scroll a little bit up, scroll all the way down, hand it back to its owner, and just go, "You think, huh?"
Yeah,
I
I
turned
think.
to Montgomery, just
The thing
Just
that
with
gets
the-
me is the fact that we were in trouble with the vampires. And he seemed to be trying to be able to influence them from a small town in Maine.
real quick.
The
Out of character.
mafia's spread out
Are we currently
wide.
driving right now, or are we just
We're
still
this
in the?
this
Sleeping.
is after we fought, so and I'm
Okay.
the one sleeping.
Ethan, you don't
Don't want to
think her
about it right
dad's
now.
part of a fucking conspiracy, do you?
Don't want to. Nope. How you know what all of us need? Sleep. How about we all get sleep, and then immediately leave? Or better yet, one of us could drive us as we all sleep.
It's
Monk
gonna
at
take a while
Max
just
would.
to get out of the city.
Max did before he goes to sleep say, "I want to get one thing before we leave," and then he passes the fuck out.
Okay. Listen. If and Ethan air quotes this, a conspiracy is related to her dad, and or vice versa. Like he is a part of the
if he's in the
conspiracy.
mafia, then yeah, of course he's part of a conspiracy.
Ethan is just full on head in hand. Just this is who I was told. These people. I was hired for this reason. I came out of retirement
you think
for
you've
this.
got it bad. I'm here because of a favor my dad owed someone that wasn't these people.
You're both here for a favor. Go to sleep.
Listen, just because you decided to be asleep and not engage in the conversation.
Anyways, I do think this is probably a good time to move on.
Yeah. Monty
Alright,
does.
you guys discuss whatever.
Monty
I'm tired.
does drive us out of New York at least.
Well, no. Max wanted to do something first.
And
Then he's just going to sleep.
as Ethan leaves to go into the back of the car to sleep, because that's what he does, he just goes, I hate being polymorphed into shit. I was
Just
a
feel
damn
my
rat.
car vibrating from my snoring. Mine and Reyes. Yeah, mine and Reyes snoring. Mine sees the only one that doesn't snore.
Just Ethan goes to sleep because he's very silent when he sleeps. Halfway through the night, just goes, I could just leave. I really could. I do not need to be here with all this. I could just leave. I could just sleep on top of the car.
He just talks to himself. I can just get out of here.
He's just talking to himself most of the night, and then he finally gets some sleep. But yeah, that's about it.
So the next day.
Wait, hold on. I like the idea even better that he is just talking to himself, and this is an every night occurrence.
So, anyways, moving on to the next
day. I agree.
The next day,
Bark.
I agree with that statement.
what is it exactly that you want to do, Max?
To get the one piece that would probably be here in New York for the glasses. I have everything else now. I have 3D printers. I have everything else. It's the whatever the specialty lens thing is that you said it was.
Right.
Do I need to research where that would be and then go buy it?
Yeah. I mean, did you already have that? If you already have that noted in your thing, I think you can just go get it.
Alright then. Because you said it was super special, so I didn't know if I needed to go find it or anything, so...
Yeah, I mean, you'll need to research where it is, but you don't need to research what it is.
Yes. Yeah,
Sorry,
I already
okay,
know
so
what
it's
it
saying
is,
research
just where
what
it
it
is,
is.
sorry.
Yeah. Alright, sure. Give me a... I'm assuming you're attempting to research this on a computer?
Yes.
Device, I'm sorry. Give me an intelligence technology. Only like a difficulty 2. Honestly, I'll just give this to you now that I think about it.
Because we have the entire day to ourselves.
Yeah. Well,
I have
you
been
don't have the
kidnapped.
entire day. Remember, he's been kidnapped. You should probably leave
Yeah.
at some point.
I have been kidnapped.
You'll be
I am
fine.
in tremendous pain.
We don't know
He'll
that.
be fine.
He'll be fine.
They're breaking his kneecaps as we speak.
He'll be fine.
Anyways.
What are they? We're just window shop.
Hey, no, never mind. We're not moving on until Ryan screams in pain in Russian. Give me a Russian scream.
Just da. Just say da.
I mean the accent.
I don't think you can accent. I think a scream sounds like a scream.
No, screams are accented.
Have you ever
Different
seen
people
a Scream from fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger?
That's
That
an
shit can
accented
get very
scream.
accented.
I don't know how to do it in Russian, so you just have to
Hold
move
on, hold on. Russian
To be fair, man
scream.
probably hasn't heard many
Anyways,
Russians
no, it's
screaming.
fine. Anyways,
It was
continuing.
But yeah, I get it. I just go grab it, however long that takes.
There we go. I
Well,
found
no,
it.
see, I'll just give you the research, but you quickly figure out that if you want to leave in time to get this, there's almost no way if you want to get this and leave in time, there's almost no way you're going to be able to do both, because the only people who'd be able to get these kind of lenses are, like, licensed optometrists.
Oh! Would I know somebody in fucking New Jersey? An optometrist in New Jersey?
You know what?
From my backstory, I literally came from New Jersey.
Do
So,
you mind if I add a small note to your character that would make this make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you do. It's who you got your first contacts from.
Yes, I like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so Max wears contacts. It's
Yeah.
probably not gonna be a big deal.
I tell whoever's gonna drive to go ahead and start going while I make the call.
My boy goes.
I see
Alright.
that ghoul, I wave at them.
As you're making the call, somebody picks up the phone. Hello, hello?
Hey, it's Max.
Oh, Maxie, been a second.
Yeah, thankfully my eyes haven't gotten worse. Question. Could you order, I'm about to come to New Jersey. And I need specialty lenses. And I tell her whatever the hell type of lenses I need.
They blink, blink, they say out loud. Have your eyes gotten that bad? That's some serious
No,
stuff.
I'm making something. It seems like
Oh,
only
of
optometrists
course you
can make
are.
it. Oh, bite me.
Oh, right, bite me just like the snake bit... Oh, right, bite you just like the snake bit me when we were trying to search for the Jersey Devil.
Hey, you're the one that didn't see it. I told you to back away, and you're the one that stepped forward.
Oh, yeah. You know, though, I would have never been bitten by something if we weren't wandering through the fucking swamp at 2 a.m. I'll see you there, Maxie Waxy.
2 a.m.
And I guess she ends the call before I can say, don't call me that.
Yeah, she does.
Gotta love those 2 a.m.
Did they give us an address to go to New Jersey, or are we just gonna assume they're gonna?
You know her address.
I'm talking about the letter that the person gave us.
Oh no, they
via
just
the
said
mask.
New Jersey.
I tell
We're
Montgomery.
We've taken over New Jersey.
Well, since we don't know a location to go for, I need to go here for some specialty lenses.
Well, it's in New Jersey, I guess.
That's why I say go ahead.
New Jersey's not a big state, so we should be able to find him.
Yeah, maybe since I know more about the cryptids, maybe I'll find some of the ones I didn't find earlier in life.
You hunted cryptids?
Yeah, that's what I liked. So what? What? You were
fair.
literally the father of a fucking hunter. How would you not be interested? I would assume you'd be.
No offense, but most of the reports I've seen of cryptids don't strike me as particularly valid.
Why not? Have you never seen a chupacabra?
No, I haven't actually.
Neither have I, but I believe they exist.
Wait, Kai, did we say that
That's-
we didn't find the...
That's dangerous.
Kai, did we say that we didn't find the New Jersey Devil, but they found me or something?
You did actually. Let me check. Actually, we have notes here.
I think it was that they found me, and they found it interesting that I was finding them, and I was very close or some shit. I can't remember specifically.
I believe so, but I'm actually just double checking this.
So this is just a childhood friend that you gave me. Awesome. Out of nowhere. I like it.
Alright, fuck it, I'll just have to go into recent. That's why you should organize your notes, people. For all the viewers at home, organize your notes so you don't have to put a lot of dead time into your episode while you try to find them again.
Well, we already filled it with some stupid shit, so might as well give it some
That's
dead
fair.
space.
That's not even the right one.
Oh god, when you write down, tell me what I looked for, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Because I can't remember who the hell.
I know, that's why I'm looking for our notes.
Were they physical notes?
I have.
No, they
separate
were
notes.
online, but I just never put them in a convenient place.
I have separate notes, but that's just stuff Katie specifically has gotten.
Yeah. We're looking for we here.
Looking for weed?
Alright, so. When you were young, you met the Jersey Devil.
Ooh, okay.
This was in the 90s, so you would have been about... You would have been under, like... You would have been, like, under 12.
If it was in
Under
the
10,
90s, I'd
actually.
be under 10.
10-year-old Max. 10-year-old
Under 10.
Max.
Like, as a kid, you met the Jersey Devil briefly.
But this other person did not. So I just did this on a solo
No.
adventure one time.
This would have been I would assume this would probably been around the time you met Stacy Guy.
Yeah. Well, I thought that was gonna be around when I made the podcast thing or whatever. Oh wait, no, it was online. Never mind, stupid.
Yeah,
So,
you guys
yeah.
went online. Anyways,
Does my character remember being the Jersey Devil? I guess
about as much as, like...
an 8-year-old
No,
could,
do you have any really important memories from when you were young?
other than
remember
awakening
it like
consciousness. No.
Well, I mean, okay, 8, you have a waking consciousness. 8 and 9, you have a waking consciousness. So
I was
memories
meaning
of
when
it-
you finally realize that you're a conscious being and you're like in a weird situation as a child.
I've
It's
already, like, you have memories of it, but you have memories in the same way most people have memories of important things that happened. They were single digit. They're a little vague.
Who are the other ones? I think I went for Bigfoot or something, or the Yeti or some shit. I can't remember what else.
If you want to know, the other ones you went after when you got funding were the Headless Horseman, Augie, Bessie, Sasquatch, Sherman Beast, and this isn't really a hunting thing, but you did go to the Amity house.
I mention those, and then I say, I think I
Anyways.
met the Jersey Devil. It's fucking...
Yeah, sure.
Like, actually,
It was... I see a figure. It was when I was 8, or like, singular digit age. I can't fucking... do you remember half the shit you did when you were 8?
That's still pretty cool, though. If you met the Jersey Devil,
I think.
were they like?
I remember seeing a
attacking
red
you,
man.
Or...
I'd be dead. So I think you can figure out that question yourself.
Fair.
Anyways,
So they're a cool dude. Can we actually talk to them?
Question mark? I looked for him later in life, but I haven't been able to find him since. So
He's just staring into the void of a table, listening to this conversation.
Monty is vibrating at the moment at this conversation just due to the fact that he can't stop
Participate.
driving at the moment.
so
Front seat driver?
oh,
regardless though,
in between the times of driving, I'm gonna fix the guns and fix my foot, because you said I had a design to do my foot better. So I'm gonna do that on however long we have driving from New York to New Jersey.
you probably won't have time to do both, so I'm gonna ask what you prioritize.
Foot.
Alright. Give me a intelligence technology hypertech roll.
Yay.
For this, since it's just a simple get it in working order, we're gonna call that difficulty 4.
Okay, 8 dice. Let's go, baby. Oh well, that's a 10 already, and that's 2 successes. 3 successes. And I just need to roll 2 more. Okay, yep, that's a crit. So that that's remove that and then 6 successes. 6 successes. 6
Alright.
with a crit. And that's
Alright, yeah, you're able to get it back in working order.
awesome. I get the kicking
you-
specialty now. Yay!
And you get the kicking specialty, yeah.
Can I say something my character's doing online as they're driving?
Yeah, sure. Everyone except for the person driving, tell me what they're doing.
Okay.
Sorry.
Being snapped.
I'm online trying to figure out some secret puzzle shit that the government has put out.
What?
An ARG?
No.
I
But
don't know what you're talking about.
So there's a trope in movies and sometimes TV shows that the government will put out like a test puzzle thing to see if someone smart can figure it out.
Oh.
I think I know what you're
Probably
talking
I
talk
about.
to
don't
the
know if I
DM
want
before
you to
trying
be
to
doing
do
that, because that has further story implications than what I would want to think about that more, because that has more story implications behind it.
Okay, fine. Random internet things then.
Alright, that's fine.
Puzzles still.
Yeah, puzzles. You can be doing puzzles. Just
ARG
the
puzzles.
first idea you had has like story
She's-
implications.
She's trying to get an excuse to have enigmas as a skill in this edition.
You're doing puzzles.
How long is the drive? Because of how long it takes, I can take over from Montgomery.
It's a couple hours, but most of that is just in the city traffic.
Hmm.
So honestly, Monty can probably do something during all the time he's parked at red lights.
It's not anything too strenuous.
As long as he can stop doing it afterwards to start driving
Yeah.
again, he has time in the city.
Hope you brought a good book.
Book seems like something not
Monty-
to do.
Monty every once in a while just gets up, like sets something to be in the microwave, sits back down to move forward another foot, gets back up, Picks.
And
like stirs the stuff.
what is our main man doing?
The fisting man.
I totally remember Steven's character's name. Ethan. What's Ethan doing?
I mean, my boy is straight up just kind of just really pondering just Jersey, huh?
And you
Yeah,
just heard
because
that someone
Trust
met
City.
the New Jersey Devil.
Could have given us anything. And then with that whole
We
conversation
could have gone
happening,
to like Pennsylvania. That's a nicer place.
literally,
Canada.
he's just
we
like,
could have gone through Canada, but
could've gone
nah.
Delaware,
We could've-
Maryland.
like anywhere,
Could
Jersey,
be
huh?
worse. We could be going through
Florida.
Salem.
We could be
Ethan's
going
over
to
here
Florida.
like, depending on what it is, we could just let them destroy all of New Jersey if it's a doomsday cult.
Nothing would change.
Ohio just doesn't exist. It's a parallel dimension. So we should
mean,
never
we
go
could
through
be-
there.
Alright.
we could be
We're
going
at-
through
Well, Steve was gonna say something about the New Jersey Devil thing, and we're just
Got it.
going around. So Steve,
Yeah.
say what you were gonna say.
Steve, what was
about
the
that.
thing?
Yeah, I was about to ask in like out of character. I've definitely heard of this thing, right? Like as not like as in just like folk tale, but like as a hunter, I've heard of this thing, right? The New Jersey Devil.
That actually might not be the case. Cryptids are, even by hunter standards, actually full on. Cryptids are not always well believed. They aren't an established group the way that vampires or werewolves are. So I'm actually gonna ask for a roll there.
Let's go.
Understood.
Can you give me a intelligence occult? I'm only gonna call this a difficulty like. I'm gonna call this. Where are you based out of again? This is an important
Where is
question.
my character based out of?
Originally, like, where are you
Appalachia.
from?
No,
I think it was more southern, right?
Let me go through my
Detailed notes, just little bullet points.
go through like backstory stuff.
Alive. Maybe not.
It was Arkansas. My character's based off of Arkansas.
All right, Arkansas.
Is based out of, yeah. That's where he came from.
All right. So I'm gonna call that a difficulty 4.
Okay. I got 3.
Right. You have not encountered the Jersey Devil.
You're not gonna.
I will say that you've encountered other cryptids that are more. You've heard of at least other people encountering cryptids that are more local to your area. Insert an Arkansinian cryptid here. I don't really know any.
Sasquatch.
Because that man wonders.
I mean, you could have
And
re-rolled,
it-
but
Sasquatch, comma, not actually a werewolf this time.
I don't think
JD,
it
if
actually
you
makes
bring
sense
up
to
the fact that I can
for a
re-roll one more time,
I'm gonna
I
be
swear
honest.
to God.
I don't know if it makes much sense to. I'm gonna use my willpower to re-roll for changing the course of the past. I think
That's
this is
why
kind
I'm
of a
just
roll to see
sticking
that.
with the 3. Like,
Oh, here you go. You encountered the White River monster. That's an Arkansas thing. This is very upsetting looking.
White
Post
River
a picture?
Monster.
I am going.
I think
to.
I've heard of that from the Monster Chaser shows.
I actually
What about
have.
the
Probably.
Go Row?
I was thinking of River Monsters, the show where the guy just literally caught all the river monsters and literally could not continue the show because he caught all of them.
Man maxed out his achievement.
You could have seen the Go Row, which is often described as a large, monstrous reptile. As
This is what kind of when I
webbed
typed in
feet,
Arkansas
spikes, and a
cryptid.
bladed tail.
Yeah, I know, but he encountered the White River monster. It's upsetting
Okay.
looking.
How big is it?
It's a bigger fish than
Let me
you
see
think.
It just looks like a piranha. What do you want about? It's just in character.
It's
We're just talking about this.
man-sized.
Well, I guess that's a little different.
Let's
So
see here.
at this point, is the conversation in like the car
Hey.
basically just drifted to? So what cryptids have you guys seen?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
and then Ethan just goes,
I
the
have
White
not
River
seen-
monster.
All right.
I haven't seen any cryptids, but I want to.
I know my dad, I think, was killing the Loch Ness monster when I was in a call with him like a week or 2 ago.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
you technically did.
interesting.
Some ghosts are just cryptids, depending on what happens.
I've seen a lot of things. My dad probably shouldn't have brought me on a lot of those hunts.
No, he really shouldn't have.
I learned
Anyways.
a lot.
But in a course of a couple hours, you guys managed to get to Jersey. You are in a small town in Jersey called. Give me a second here. Whitesville. No, not Whitesville. You know what? Nothing else is entering my head. I know how.
New Jersey cities enter.
It's not a city, it's a small town.
Just a simple Google search, and then we choose the
I'm
opposite side of New
Small
Jersey.
town.
I'm sorry.
Morristown, Spring Lake, Frenchtown, Princeton.
Spring Lake, sure, why not? You guys are in Spring Lake, outside of Rothford Optometry Clinic. Also, who's ever watching a video, don't watch a video right now. We're fucking playing.
Rip called out.
Oh,
Whoever
shit.
that was.
Definitely not me. I'm being so real with you.
Oh, Lord.
Ryan.
Wait, I got a Facebook notification. I was just checking it.
All right.
Oh, but either way, yeah. Okay, I get out. I'll be back. Just give me a moment. I go on into the optometry.
All right. Give me a moment.
Finding a random picture. Bless you? Question mark.
Aw, she's kind of cute.
You see a
I can only
girl.
see tragedy happening.
Oh, God.
You see a girl with short black hair adjusting some plants in the window before she turns to you with a smile and goes, "Maxi Waxy."
Stop calling me that!
No.
Maxi
He-
Waxy.
He,
that's
he,
kinda
he is
cute.
also now
Are you-
gorgeous, by the way.
I look at her and I'm like, are you his girlfriend?
I turn to Montgomery. Maxi Waxy.
No one, none of you said you
I'm
followed
aware.
me. But I guess
Well,
you
we
did.
did now. You're like, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna go in here and have a quick conversation and get this thing. All of us.
Hi.
Now we're curious.
Who are your friends? Who's your friends, Maxie?
A bunch of nuisances.
I'm not. Hey, wait
Hey,
a
we
second.
are road tripping together.
Also, why
That
is
doesn't
there
make you
two
not a
teenagers-
nuisance.
Also, why are there two
Fair.
teenagers with you?
That was not my
Hilarious.
choice.
I am an adult.
Just because you
I
graduated
am
college
also
does
an
not make
adult.
you anywhere near an adult.
Aw.
I'm
Shut
also
up.
an adult.
They just turn into
Would you
chibi versions of themselves. Aw.
She turns to them. Would you two like some lollipops?
I
Oh,
would.
I love a
but
lollipop.
also,
I
like,
my
this is
dead panda
entrapment.
Ethan.
He's giggling.
Okay, what flavor? She goes over and opens a package of Dum Dums. I know this is more of a dentist thing, but I still like to keep them on hand.
Do you have cherry?
She pulls out a cherry for you.
I promise
Root
I'm an adult.
beer.
She pulls out a root beer for you.
So does this mean they don't get any?
I mean, they can have. Well, he can have one. She points to Ethan. But Maxie Waxy's being really mean.
Maxi Wax.
How are you still stuck on this?
Ethan with the biggest shit-eating grin, just giggling to
I don't know,
himself,
Maxi Waxy.
I'll
How are
shove
you?
this metal foot up your ass, Ethan.
repeating the phrase.
If you ever call me that, Ethan, I'm gonna shove this metal foot up your ass.
He giggles. All right. What flavor do you want? She says to Ethan.
I love how she glossed over metal foot.
Wait, she stops. Wait, Max, what happened to your foot?
I had to save
It's
some.
not
the
a good
same
shot.
The same thing with the fact that I now have metal ribs.
A
You
lot
were
of
shot?
random-
Not a good shot.
What? What the fuck happened?
All right,
you
so
could
they
say
got
we
upstairs.
did find something.
Wait,
That
wait,
was
out of
not-
character, who was the one shooting again?
Me. I shot
Technically
you in the ribs.
Igor,
No, I
What?
shot her in the
You
ribs.
shot your own. You shot your own
Yeah.
foot, right?
I was mind
Yeah.
controlled. I shot Rhea. Then I would have killed Igor if I would have shot it. But you said, you can choose to shoot your own foot off, and I'm like, all right.
So
Well,
my
you
character
could
goes,
say-
"Oh yeah, Max shot me in the chest and then shot his own foot."
You could say one of the adventures got to us.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Ethan's hands are. If his palms could go through his head, it is the most you can tell he's putting so much pressure on his face here. Just that one sentence, and now he is just hands in face.
Don't
So
laugh!
Ethan,
She just cuts through everything. No! All of you shut the fuck up!
The laugh
You're
wasn't in
putting your
character.
shut up! she says to you.
That
sorry,
was,
that
was not
Beth
in
saying
character.
Sorry.
Like, out of character.
Sorry. Jesus, Max! I know you like this stuff, but you're putting yourself in... I don't care what they think. These children in danger.
I would rather not brought in the other children, but that was smacked down about a bunch of times from 2 other adults, so I was overruled on that one.
Max, what the hell have you been doing?
A lot of things.
No, that's not an answer.
I did stop nightmares from happening in New York, I guess, if that's a answer to you.
What?
What?
No, Max, that... Alright, listen. I've got your thing in the back. Just, follow me. By
And
the way,
while
you
we-
can give me a wits insight if you want to.
Oh, for her? Okay.
Yeah.
Wits insight. Alright. And while we're walking, I ask, has anything weird happened? Because something did bring us back. It did bring me back, other than, well, the travel.
turns out...
Wits awareness.
Yeah, so it looks like one of my best friends shot a child in the chest.
Like I said,
I'm not
it
gonna lie.
wasn't purely my choice.
This song is really good.
For.
It is. Toby Fox is a good musician.
Oh wow. Okay, so that's 3 successes.
Also-
4 successes
that-
for wits awareness.
I love that sequence of events. Because, like, half of that information didn't need to come out.
No, my character has no.
Wait,
well,
was it with
she,
awareness
well,
or
she didn't
with
even
truth
tell the
then?
truth. She said I shot her. She didn't mention that I was forced to shoot her. That would have been the truth.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, you did. That's still. I mean, that's not the whole
Yeah.
truth, but it still happened.
Yeah, that's how Rhea would have seen it, not just saying, "Ayo, I shot her," because it wasn't purely my choice.
Anyways,
But yeah, I got a 4 on the
give me a
wits.
second. That.
Was it wits awareness or wits insight?
Shit, I thought you said awareness. Well, it would have been 3 successes then, because I got like every single dice I rolled was a success.
Sorry, how many successes was that?
What was it? Wits awareness, wits insight.
It was. It was wits insight.
3. I thought it was wits awareness. I got all successes on every dice, so it would have been full either way. But 3 successes then.
All right. Interesting.
Oh God.
Hey, here's what I'll say. You kind of. I mean, I'll give you the most surface level thing first. She's extremely concerned about what's going on, and you know Jessica well enough to know that she tends to try to solve problems as soon as they happen, without necessarily considering further implications.
Believe you me, if I would have been able to shoot my foot first before having to shoot her, I would have.
Yeah,
But
fair.
either way than that, have you seen anything weird, anything resembling anything akin to people in hockey masks around?
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. There's those weird guys hanging out at the old mill.
Oh God. Do I know what mill she's talking about?
You would. There was a small mill in town. Wait, actually, by the way, this is not River Springs. I just remembered something. Let me check something.
Because I was like, look specifically for the town that's literally on the edge
this
of
This is, Bordentown.
Bordentown, alright.
It's-
God, that place again? Didn't we almost both
Yeah.
get tetanus there?
Yeah. But hey, looks like they're actually fixing the place up, even if they're kind of weird about it.
Well, apparently they have something to do with one of my other friends. You know, one of the other adults. He's way older than me, but he got man-napped.
Alright, that's kind of life.
I don't know how in the shit they did that. We were in a locked car. Though with all the weird
Yeah, it
shit
was
that's
kinda
happening.
weird.
You're not here! You're in a few rooms away.
Oh, right.
No,
Anyways,
Priya just says that out loud and I just scream back, you're not in here! Stay out of this! But yeah, yeah, he got man-napped. But with the weird shit that's been happening so far, to me, I can't really say much else. That I'm not surprised.
Okay, yeah, so it's just in that room over there, bottom shelf. She points to, like, a small supply closet.
How many can it take?
Wait.
As many as you need.
The supply.
I take
How many are there?
everything.
Oh, so you go into the room?
Yeah.
I knew.
All right.
I knew it!
The door slams shut behind you as she jams a chair under it.
I knew it.
Another kidnapping.
Hey, would you look at that?
I'm sorry. You just hear a sigh. I'm sorry, Max. This is for your own good.
Wait, on the other side, so I'm just in the room.
Yeah, you went to the supply closet and she slammed the door shut behind you and
Fair
jammed the chair
enough.
under it.
Do you have one of your magnet guns with you?
I would assume so. I would think that'd happen every. Do you want me to roll to see if I did? Because I didn't say it out loud.
Yeah,
But I would assume my character would.
There is a system for readiness rolls.
What is that again?
Somewhere in, I believe, either the main book or Alma Maters.
How do you spell readiness?
READ. INESS. Yeah, sometimes I get confused if it turns immediately to I for that shit.
It does.
Because
Let's use
sometimes it
readiness or
doesn't.
preparedness.
Yeah, one of the two. Because it's linked to that advantage, right? Mostly. Of the check the trunk shit or whatever. It's mostly.
That's not actually in
Yeah.
Hunter.
It's
Oh, okay.
it accentuates that merit,
Fair enough.
but Hunter the Reckoning V5.
I'm looking in the
Preparedness.
book right now.
Oh, this is great though. Max is super trusting because they've been friends for a while, so that makes sense to me. That he didn't even check. He didn't even take a second thought.
I'm also gonna change the music. This isn't quite what I wanted.
I mean,
Alright,
you didn't think that she was gonna spill the beans so quickly about getting shot.
No.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
This should be known. My character just spouts random shit by now.
Well, the thing doesn't force you to speak. You just can't lie when you do speak.
I know.
I'm not seeing anything that gives a preparedness
Ah,
roll. You know what? I'm just gonna check the
there's-
check the trunk merit. Or do you have something?
There is a merit in Alma Maters called Always Prepared that adds 2 dice to that. So I assume in
And what is the roll it says?
preparedness dice rolls or dice
Alright.
pools. Which I assume would just mean DM decides the specific type of being prepared that is. Like, for instance, resolve athletics to have, like, the
Alright.
correct stuff for a sports thing.
I guess we could call this Resolve Firearms?
Okay, that's 6 dice.
Well, this would... I'm trying to think what the difficulty here would even be. Hard for me to really quantify that.
Well, do you think since this invention worked very well for my character, do you think he would always have it on him for a good bit after he finished it?
That's
I guess
more of
not.
a question about your character.
I think he
than
would.
I can answer.
I think I would.
Alright, we'll call it just a difficulty 3 then.
Okay, 6 dice. Okay, it's not going well so far. That's 1 success for 3 dice I rolled. Never mind. That's that's 6. That's 6. I rolled a crit.
Oh,
That's 6
lovely.
successes. I then after I realized I magnet the door handle and just push it, like push the gun so it pushes the door harder than what I would physically be able to with my own strength.
as she sees the door start to move, she jams herself against it and just starts pleading. Max, please, you're unwell. You're putting yourself and others in danger.
If it wasn't for me, some other people would be in far greater danger. You know that thing I said about nightmares? They were killing people.
Max, this isn't real. None of this is real. I know I've played along. But this isn't fucking real.
Do I get to do a... I haven't lied to you my entire life. Why would I? Why would I start now?
I know you're not lying to me. Because you're fucking hallucinating.
Question, do other people have to get to do a perception check since he's
I will
maybe
say-
screaming? I don't know. That's
They're
up to you,
screaming.
though.
You all can hear.
Yeah, I assume we rush in. What the fuck is going on?
No. You two get out of here, she says.
No!
What, do you want to
What's
get
going
shot
on?
again?
Dude, seriously?
What's going on is that Max is going to put people in danger again.
Has he done it before?
I literally said I went out adventuring. Granted, I did not say that I brought other people.
And yes, he has. I know it was a minor thing, but I still got bit. And you still disappeared from my life to go hunting after cryptids in New York.
And then Maine, other shit happened. Dude,
Yeah, I'm
bullshit.
aware. But you know what's the one thing you didn't do?
What?
Actually say goodbye. You just disappeared. I thought you were dead for half a year.
Like, anything we've been doing notwithstanding, that is sort of really dickish, bud.
Yeah, that is a little mean.
Just,
I don't know how to, okay?
she sighs and opens up the door.
You see him sullen a bit.
Please, I don't
It's also
want to lose you, Max. Whatever you're doing, is this really worth it? Aren't there other people who will take care of it?
I grab her hands. If they are, they take way too long. There were how many people died? I ask. Am I Montgomery? Am I in New York from the other problem that we dealt with?
If I remember correctly, there had been
And Max is grabbed onto
Kai. Like, there were specifically for what was happening in New York. How many victims were there?
I believe there was about 12, but that was over a large course of time.
Max asked
More recently.
I don't remember. Like,
I remember
Let's
there's
go
at least
4.
one
let's go with 4.
other than...
Yeah.
Alright.
4
There
people.
were, I believe, 4 people.
Yeah, and by that point, Max has grabbed like the underside of Jessica's hands, rubbing them and looking at her.
She sighs. Just, none of this makes sense, Max.
Believe you me, that's why I always tried to understand. I hated not understanding things, as annoyingly as you know.
She looks at you. Who are these people? What have you been doing?
These are these are my friends. I guess you could call us a little hunting party, I guess. Dealing with things unknown.
Max.
Huh?
I want answers.
I just gave you
Real,
some
actual no, that's not real answers. What things? What have you been hunting?
I'll look at Montgomery and just basically, you can see in his eyes, is it okay to bring her in on this? Because she's not going to give it up. You can tell that by how he looks at you, Montgomery. That's what he's basically saying.
Actually, Montgomery... Question. Was Ethan one of the ones that followed in?
Ethan's keeping watch outside.
Well, no, you wouldn't be outside. You were at least there for the Maxi Waxy, which was in.
Yeah,
there.
He's just watching the door because most optometrists
Yeah.
have glass window
Yeah.
walls. So. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Continue on.
Sure.
Oh, thank God. Okay. What I said
Bite
to you
me
is
in the
not.
ass at some point.
What I told you wasn't a lie. It's just that I was keeping the super specifics out. We are hunters hunting, supernatural things.
She looks around, and all of you agree on that.
Yeah.
You know when she said I shot her, I was being very for real that I was not under my own control. I was being mind controlled by some vampire bullshit, essentially.
And I happened to step in the way.
She blinks.
Everything he's saying, though very crudely spoken, does have some level of...
Why are you saying some level? All of it's the truth I just said. Because she doesn't know the true name of what a vampire is or what they want to be called. She wouldn't know what the hell I'm
Why'd
talking
you
about.
say that out loud? She just says, if you don't want me to know it. No.
Well, it's more like it's annoying to know that. You would just.
I'm not dealing with half-truths. Hey,
The occult exists.
Mister in the front?
Oh,
She
so
says-
we're gonna get Ethan's fucking reaction.
No. No.
My ear is now facing the door so I can hear. Like it's like if you called someone's name out and they slightly tilt their head so you know they're listening.
Could you, flip the sign to closed and turn the lock?
He does so.
And close the blinds because it's a glass
And close
walls.
the blinds? Well, just get back here
Igor
into...
in a fucking dark room.
Everyone just get back here into the supply area. I want the full story of what happened. And then speaking of Igor,
Bah!
we're going to cut while you actually explain what happened.
Okay, I'm loving this. Kai, I don't know how the fuck you did this, but I love this. This is great.
It was totally planned and not just a spur of the moment thing.
That tracks.
That's why I said I love it, because it's completely spur of the moment.
Also, I will say this is a better interaction than I've given you with any of your touchstones, which sorry about that.
Okay.
None of my touchstones have been introduced yet, so you're fine.
My boyfriend needs to come back at some point.
He will.
He'll live in the RV at some point. Don't worry.
Or be dead, either way.
That's... Okay, give me a second. I need to find a different upload of this, apparently.
Oh, also, I've not met my cousin Sammy.
Sammy!
Sammy good.
All I can think of
Jesus
is...
Christ!
I think I've talked to one of mine, but I think that's it.
Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, you talking about the... Yeah.
Oh my god, what
Muddy
the fuck
water,
is
what the
happening with the
fuck?
music bot?
Oh, whoa.
Oh, it's
Look at-
Fredbot is Fredboating.
Look at the music channel.
Hold on, where's the music channel?
It's right at the top, just music.
Bud's trying.
Oh!
Oh no!
You can give him that at least.
Oh no!
I'm
A
gonna need
problem
to-
occurred while playing.
Let me try one more time.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not even gonna say that name out loud. I'm just gonna.
What was it?
He's
The
talking
name of
about
the
the
song.
name of the song. What
It's
was it?
Muddy Waters, you can say that.
He's talking
No,
about,
it's
he's talking about the artist then.
That's
Oh
just
yeah,
a
Whittly
really
Too
funny.
Diddly.
Yeah, it's funny.
Fiddly too diddly.
I don't know, man. That's
Well,
just...
well, Igor's most certainly getting diddled in some capacity.
I am concerned about what is happening to me now.
You were most
That's
certainly
not...
getting
That's
diddled.
just the name of the artist.
Is baby oil involved in what's happening to me right now? Because that's not good.
Don't
Where did
worry,
you
your
get baby
perpetrators
oil?
aren't going to be found.
Diddly.
There's just a baby with a hockey mat. Oh,
Why?
yeah.
Oh no!
Okay, I'm apparently either gonna need to not use Fredboat or pick a different song. Let me see if it's a Fredboat that's the issue or just this song.
If it does it to the next song.
Yeah, then I'll just not
Again,
go with
welcome
music
to
for-
technical the problems.
I don't know why Fredboat's having issues today. I don't know why.
Did you hit /pause or /stop?
I/stop.
Okay. Because it says pause, and I was seeing if that may be the problem, but if you did that, I don't know.
Let's just see if this one works. It's just the first fucking song that pops up.
Please just be a.
Yep. That was
Oh.
just a song then.
Okay, no music is coming out, but
I hear
Oh, there we
you.
go.
Yeah, it is.
oh, okay, there was just a delay. It just skipped through.
This is not good for me. This is
not even the song I want to play, to be fair. I'll try to see if I can find a slightly more appropriate one. Seeing as I can't use the song I want to use for whatever reason. I
I
wonder.
will say.
Okay, conspiracy brain for a sec. Slight conspiracy brain for a second here. I wonder if Diddy being in the name is genuinely the issue.
That'd be so funny, diddly.
It's possible.
How do you use Fredbot?
So
you gotta get a link from SoundCloud. YouTube links don't work.
Anymore.
Damn.
It was great when it could, but sadly that day has passed. Like a few years ago.
Which is
Passed.
why our
to viewers, you should watch and use Kenku FM.
The thing is that drains
Kanku FM
Kai's
doesn't
internet
really work
harder.
on here. Anytime we try to use Kanku FM, at least I try to use it, the audio just doesn't work.
Well, that's because your
Yeah,
internet just decides to shit itself every day. Every month.
That's
Hold
fine.
on,
Yeah.
hold on.
when I was on a laptop,
That's
I couldn't use it either.
If that doesn't work, that's really unfortunate, though. That's kind of supposed to be the main theme of the cult. I might just have to re-upload it myself later. We'll see. Yeah, this one works for now.
Well, since you got the other one to work, maybe you just try it one more time for just a little bit of hope.
You know what? Sure, one more time.
Fuck it. We're here waiting, so might as well try it.
Yeah.
We can fix
We got
this.
more
in
time
post.
today.
We can fix this in post, right?
No,
No.
leave it all in. In fact, actually,
No.
delete the rest of the
No.
episode. Only upload this.
This is just an episode of Technical the Problem.
Witty the witty.
Wow, 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 wow.
Nope. Okay.
No,
Nope.
okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with the name.
Because it plays normally on SoundCloud, does it?
I mean, yeah. Fredboat's probably the people.
I don't see any
God.
other uploads of it, unfortunately.
The people who made.
It still says it's having a problem.
I know. Give it a second.
It's just spamming. Yeah, I would not be surprised if it's because it says Widdly Diddly.
Perhaps.
This guy's very unfortunate because, one, that's not even the usual name they go after. That is just an in-universe character's name that they uploaded all the music as. And two, like, this guy's had the name for, like, years before all the Diddy stuff came out.
Well, either way.
Uh,
Igor getting his diddly diddled.
Out in a sawmill, out in, a mill somewhere,
That may or may not be a few miles from the optometrist.
you hear somebody knock on your door. Rise and shine! Rise and shine, big boy. Time for your breakfast.
What exactly am I being kept in?
Currently, you're basically just in a small storage room in the place, and you are bound by, like, chains and rope.
You do.
And you're currently just tied to an office chair that they used quick cement to mold into the ground.
Hold on. So you're telling me basically they tied me up and then cemented me to a chair? That is sorry, they tied me
No.
to a chair that is cemented to a floor.
Yes.
So you couldn't tip it over, duh.
I mean, I know what the purpose of it is. I just think it's funny.
Alright. So Seeing as you won't be around for long, we figured might as well give you a comfortable meal.
Okay, you still have not explained to me the purpose of me being here. I am so confused.
All right. Let me explain. This man in a hockey mask sits. Not in a hockey mask, actually. He has a welding mask.
He's specifically special and has a welding mask.
Give me a second. My headphones came out. He has the same sort of robe. He has the same sort of outfit a lot of the other people had. This long flannel that goes to his ankles. Hoodie with the hood up. Tucked into a pair of jeans. The jeans themselves tucked into workman's boots, and the hoodie and the sleeves of the hoodies and flannel both tucked into these thick welder's gloves. He just goes, I'll explain as simply as I can. We are trying to bring about our Messiah. And we need to bring out the betrayer to do so. Your bait for that.
Okay. Who is betrayer? Who? It is too early in the morning for this.
Those ain't details you gotta worry about. Yeah, I know it's early in the morning, that's why we got you this. Look, grits, biscuits, eggs, he made you some coffee.
Who do you think I am?
That's easy. Hey, Max, I actually have a quick question for you.
Oh God.
What's the name you post under as your blog?
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, hold on. You know what? Hold on. I think I have like a random name generator to go for this. Give me a second.
All right.
Because I haven't even thought of this, and I think it's funnier to think of this. What? No, that's not even close. God damn it.
Are you guys an hour behind or an hour ahead of us? What is it for you guys right now?
It's 2:30 for us.
Okay, we have time.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were ahead for a second. I was like, oh, are we coming up close to time?
No, we're not even close.
We are good shit.
We are Gucci. I have lost my ability.
You are gay.
I've lost my ability to do any kind of accent. I'm currently bleeding from the mouth.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I bit my lip open.
What? How?
I don't know.
That's not okay, bud.
I'm aware.
Hey, friend, that's not okay.
Are you okay? Yeah, I just bit my lip.
I'm
How
fine.
did you manage this?
I don't know.
Did it, like, you didn't even scream in pain or anything?
I don't typically.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
this
got
is
too much blood in his mouth.
Did it even hurt or did it just kind of happen?
well. It didn't hurt at first, but now it's just annoying.
No, wait, what the fuck did you do to cause bleeding that didn't hurt?
You can do that kind of like that's like accidentally pulling out like a fingernail, giving it cause your finger to bleed a little. Like pulling
Fingernails
like a
getting
hangnail.
pulled
What?
out.
That hurt!
I mean like a hangnail. I mean like a
God,
hangnail.
What the
I mean like
fuck?
I mean like a hangnail. I don't know. It's just kind of annoying
Wait, no,
now.
pulling out a hangnail doesn't cause you to bleed!
It is if it's pretty dead.
Yeah, I've split the nail.
Anyways, did you
Hold
get
on,
your username
yeah.
yet?
Hold on. Spilgore.
We're trying to pull.
It's unfortunate for my
Sparkle
name.
Gurkle out of his retirement.
For my name.
Of course! Who do you think you are? That's easy. Spilgore.
What the fuck is a Spilgore?
Oh yeah, we knew you tried to deny it. We noticed that little blog of yours, though.
Oh.
I don't write a blog. I'm an investigative journalist.
Oh yeah, investigative journalist. Podcast host. There's not much different.
I don't host a podcast.
Is that when it hits him that he's talking about Max?
Wait a minute. You mean Max?
give me a second. He just says, here's your food. By the way, your arms are tied up. He just puts the food on your lap and walks out. And you're just muffled. It's just not Mac. This is not Spokor. What do you mean he says it's not Spokor? He says he's not. They're supposed to be in the RV, right? Well, yeah, we checked. They checked and they grabbed him.
There were 6 of us!
And then you just hear, like, walking away. Then you hear some more screaming. I don't know, the door was just unlocked and I grabbed one of them. He was just in front of it. You didn't check?
Wait, so he did not hear the giant fucking...
I thought there was a giant dog protecting the intersection.
Listen, man, it sounded like there's some monster in there roaring.
2 of them, actually.
I didn't want to mess
3!
with you.
He was one of them snoring.
We just grabbed him and left.
Honestly,
you have no idea. That was deafening.
I think Igor is personally insulted that someone thinks that he is like this 5'7" little
I
American
said 6
boy.
foot.
It doesn't matter.
Statement still stands.
It's a
He comes back in
5'7"
a moment
American
later.
rich boy.
Just because you're a mutant as 7'3" does not mean I am 5'3".
Whatever. Of course, we knew who you were. We were taking you as bait for
For
our
the
real
bait.
target.
What is my name?
He just stares you up and down. I'm gonna give this man a straight luck roll. Igor.
Are
Lucky
you saying that
guess.
because you know or because you are racist?
Is it racist if I'm right?
Yes!
Yes.
Whatever, it wouldn't be racist anyways. It's like nationalist. I'm also white. I know you can't see it because the he pulls it out his sleeve slightly and pulls up the
You
glove.
tell the kidnapper white. Got it.
See,
So who was it that kidnapped you? He was white. That helps immensely, sir. Thank you. You useless fucking idiot.
he's white.
Well, we
We're
know
in-
not to go. No, I can't say that.
He's white. We're in New Jersey. Please narrow it down.
Please.
Look. Could you just... Okay, one, my hands are tied. I appreciate the breakfast. It's the first one I've had in a while. Honestly, this is a little bit better than the van.
Brother Owl.
Brother
Yeah, Brother Deathhead. Please fucking give this man his food. Alright, one of them walks over and then, like, scoops up a bit of the egg onto the fork and just, like, you know, here comes the airplanes you. Holds it up to you.
And this
I
is
am-
meant for Max. I love this.
I just look at him dead in the eyes as it, like, I'm assuming he, like, pokes it into my face. And I'm like, I'm a 47-year-old man.
Okay, we're not untying your hands, though.
I mean, that's fine, but you don't have to airplane me.
How are we
At
supposed-
least
oh, wait,
choo-choo
do
train.
you want me to hold it in front of you? And then, like, you just Beauty and the Beast soup this?
I don't think I'm hungry anymore.
Coffee at least?
Leave the coffee. I can figure that one out.
He just-
I'll figure it out.
He just... Deathhead, can I get a TV tray? We got those around? Yeah, of course we did. Johnny... wait, no, give me a second here.
Johnny?
John...
Interesting.
I mean, fuck, what was his name? Don't say our names! I know don't say our name. I didn't complete the name. I didn't complete the name.
I mean,
Is it-
Mr. Appleseed.
This is so
Mr.
disappointing.
Condom.
If Ethan was in this chair, you have the most wait till I get
Shit-eating grin.
untied. He would have the wait till I get untied.
They would have to cement his hands and feed himself. This.
These men would not be able to hear themselves fucking speak in their own minds if Monty was in the chair. He'd just be laughing.
I'm gonna look dead at whoever's like in the room at the end. Like, are you getting union benefits? Is this okay?
That's pretty funny,
Actually,
actually.
we do
I
get
like that
dental.
one, Ryan.
We do get dental.
You get dental. You get dental. What about hazard pay? Because I feel like this is pretty fucking hazardous.
Oh, we're getting the ultimate hazard play.
I'm sorry, play?
Hey,
Just chuckles.
Are you sort of? Because it sounds like you people were pretty upset you got the wrong person.
anyways, yeah, Brother Lackey brought some to the last. What brought some last time? Just grab a fucking TV tray.
You mean Jonathan?
Brother Lackey.
Brother Jonathan.
Brother condoms. He got the short end of the
Great.
stick. I know.
You know, I have a question. If you plan on me and my friends being dead in a short while, why bother with codename?
Because you're not the only group you gotta deal with. Plus, what if you escape? Not that you're going to. You're not. But what if you escape?
Just, I'm gonna turn my head as far as I can to see the cement that is holding the chair down. And I'm like, you didn't let it dry, did you?
You really think Brother Large Yellow would let you get away with something like that?
Large yellow.
The word large is in his name. I think that implies lazy.
What? Okay, no, now that's fat-phobic. And first of all, Brother Large is not even fat. Second of all, why would large mean lazy?
I don't know. Why would you think my name is Igor?
I was right is the reason.
What are you? Did I confirm?
You said, did you say that because that's my name or because you're racist? So that implies I'm correct.
Sorry, I just hear some of that.
This is a great episode. I love this.
No, my name is
The
not
best
Igor.
fucking episode ever.
Lie.
Okay,
Go for
wait,
lies.
real quick, can you give me a manipulation subterfuge?
My name is Vladimir.
I don't even know what's happening.
You don't need to.
We're so 2, 3, 4. We got 6 successes.
My name is
There's
Vladimir.
a crew
We're trying to
Putin.
figure out where he is. Meanwhile, just doing like Saturday Night Live skits.
Get this fake mustache off me.
6 successes.
Alright.
I
This
feel
guy
like he's
technically can't even without a couple crits, but I'll roll anyways.
I knew it.
Fuck. Okay, you stay here while I reflect on myself as a person.
You're still trying to kill me. I don't think there's much reflecting that can.
Hey! We're not gonna kill you. The betrayer is gonna kill you. He
Who is
just
the
says,
Okay, is this some kind of weird Christian nonsense? I mean, I am a devout Catholic.
we are
That is-
not.
That is also a lie.
Okay, I'll just let you coast off your last one.
This isn't. You are leaving someone. You are leaving someone to be killed. That makes you an accomplice to murder.
He just laughs. It's been a long time since Father Emerald's been Christian.
What the fuck
Oh,
are
Father
you
what?
doing?
shit.
Father Embrel or Umbrel?
Emerald. Like the jewel.
Emerald.
What game am I playing
Emerald.
again?
Like the green gem.
Chaos crystals?
I'm sorry. Is this his actual? Is his made up name? Unlike you, I tried to get my names correct.
How about we just don't worry about it?
I'm gonna worry about it.
You're gonna be dead soon. You got nothing to worry about. Okay, I'm
I've
gonna
got
reflect.
several things to worry. Look,
You got nothing to worry about. I'm gonna be dead.
You know what? You know what?
All
You're
right.
gonna-
No,
No,
that's
because
it.
I don't have to deal with the angel of death coming for me. I don't have to.
Brother
And I mean
Emerald-
like the real one, not the one that you keep making up.
Brother Deathhead, give it here. You see the other man reach into his hoodie pocket and produce duct tape. That is then this guy walks over and attempts to put on top of your.
Wait, I haven't even drank my
Oh,
coffee.
ceremoniously.
You know what? Is one vicious attempt to like just one up this guy. Can I bite his hand?
I
Oh!
will remind you he's wearing a welder's glove.
Statement still stands.
My statement stands.
Sure.
What else
Give
did I
me
roll?
Buy his
a-
wrist instead.
I
Give me a
stand on my
strength
mental
brawl.
illness.
Give me a strength brawl, I guess.
Most
All right,
welders'
that's-
gloves go past the wrist anyway.
Yeah.
They go well
Actually-
past the wrist.
I guess I'm more or less trying to pull the glove off, less so bite him. I don't know. Maybe I'll
Alright,
see a
that's
defining
fair.
marking or something.
Alright, yeah, give me a strength brawl.
Oh, still strength brawl?
It's still strength brawl. I mean, what else do you call biting? That's a fight. And
Oh,
also
I think-
grappling's underneath it.
He's gonna win. I only have 2.
Alright. Well, no, see, he might roll all zeros. Give it a shot.
All right, I rolled the 1 crit. Sorry, 110. So that's 2 successes. Do I pop it? This will
Remember,
increase the.
popping can increase danger.
Because it's against the
I feel
quarry.
like I'm already in a lot of danger, but I think that's up to the group. What do you guys think?
Go ahead, bro. Whatever you think
Go
is
for
gonna
it.
be good for your character
I'll pop
here.
it. I'll pop it. That's another 0. So that's 3 successes.
Well, no, that's
Alright.
10. That's 5 successes.
Well,
Because
no.
you
I
got
got-
previous.
You got
I
2
got-
10s. So that's
So that's 4 successes.
Oh,
Plus the
right,
one.
right. So it's 5 successes.
All right.
Wow. All right.
So you managed to bite onto this guy's hand, bite into this guy's glove, rip it off with one motion, and before he can cover it, you can see the tip of a snake tattoo.
And this
Oh
is really death hand, right?
no!
which the rattlesnake end of the.
No, he took it from him. This would be Brother Owl.
Oh, so this is
What,
brother. Okay, so-
what is it the top tip or the tail end of the snake?
It's the head.
Okay.
hand tattoo, a snake's head.
Actually, this seems cool. You actually see you see both the head and the tail simultaneously because it's Ouroboros tattoo.
Shit.
I just spit the glove out.
He drops the tape and covers the marking with his other hand.
Do it. Put duct tape on the talker's mouth. Do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
He
The
grabs
dare.
the coffee. He grabs the still hot coffee and throws it in your face.
Ow!
You know what? Same
Rude.
effect. It's just burning face. I'm like, you know what? Now I'm even more awake. Have you ever been to the gulag?
Brother Deathhead? Yes, Brother Owl? Don't get me the cement.
Oh no.
We're gonna cement your
By the time
head.
we get to him, he's gonna be dead.
I'm
Well-
just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna purely try to like intimidate. I'm either trying to full on deceive this guy that I'm a complete maniac, or full on intimidate him into leaving me alone. I don't know. I was originally trying to be my original plan was to try to convince them to spill their guts by accident, but that doesn't seem to be happening.
So hold on, isn't that an actual tactic to get out of a kidnapping?
Yeah.
Just
It
so
is.
batshit.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a manipulation intimidation.
Oh, I'm actually kind of okay at that. I'm not good at intimidation, but I'm good at manipulation. Yeah. 3 successes. I'm not popping this one.
Fair.
Alright.
I can only hope.
This would be a. Yeah.
Please tell me he rolled a natural 1.
Well,
Not
0.
quite.
Oh god.
Oh no.
No.
Roll the crit.
Well, you gotta remember, ones don't really matter in this system.
I mean, if you get several of them, it does.
No, here's what. No, it doesn't matter outside of Despair Dice.
Ah,
and
right.
stuff like that. So I'll just tell you this: he rolled all fails.
I'm like, do it. I love the taste of cement.
You know, I've been thinking about this. He just says to Brother Owl. If you think about it, this guy, he isn't even the one we're looking for, right? So maybe we just untie him, let him go, bring him back. Let him go, he brings them to us. We bring him back to wherever he was, he brings them to us, and we're all simpatico.
They're just gonna drop him off in New York all alone. In hour-long traffic. We should just let him go from the mill.
That's a side note. With just that scene right there, he definitely got all the XP points, right?
Yes.
Hold on. There was is there a way that I could just tell them that really bad group that I found out about and just wait for like the strike team to show up?
What?
There was like a really horrible group, like it's Project something, I think.
A Project Blackout?
Yeah, or something like that. If I
Operation
just
Blackout?
tell them that name, do I just have to wait for the strike team to show up? Because that'd be really funny.
I mean, to be fair, you guys know the name, the strike team hasn't showed up.
Yeah, that's fair. Look, I fought the ghosts. That one serial killer that I didn't even get to fight because you kidnapped me.
That's it? That's your track record?
And I think they were vampires. Were they vampires? I don't know. Mind control
Brother-
zombie vampires.
Father Emerald's hunted down way more dangerous than that. Well, technically speaking, he said not to mess with vampires, so he took down multiple of them.
Yeah, it was a family of those. But their boss hunts things.
So your boss is a hunter.
You know, honestly, keep me tied up. I'm wondering. Just sit down. We'll have a nice conversation.
Who's interviewing who?
You know what? If you want, we can let Father Emerald get back.
Oh boy.
I do have a new Sense the Unnatural. I'm assuming it's not gonna. I don't think Network's gonna work on these guys. I mean, you can if you want to. I mean,
If you want, you
I'm
can
all
make
for
a roll
whatever.
for it.
It's wits occult, which is my
Yeah,
second
give me
highest
wits
roll.
occult.
5. So I got 8 die. All right, we're back to the big boy numbers.
Big boy numbers.
One more attempt.
Uh,
Yeah, I should know better by now.
all right. Yeah, I figured there would be any crits on this. Well, I mean, there is a single one, but it's not gonna matter. Because I'm not popping anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
Oh damn.
7?
Yep.
All right.
It doesn't say it's against anything either. It's just I think it's the normal wits occult 3 to 5.
Yep.
Oh wait,
There's
sorry.
nothing.
It's a wits insight test to determine if anyone is under influence.
You don't get anything.
Yeah, I figured. But do I, with I guess normal wits occult, do I sense anything in the area? Because
Not,
I have range and precision.
not at the moment.
So these are all normal. I'm just gonna like my eye is twitching and I'm like, you're all just normal people.
Oh, whatever.
I was kidnapped by normal people.
Father Emerald isn't even here right now.
You know, you should let me go so I can go find him for you.
You know, he actually's making a pretty good argument. Brother Deathhead just sighs. How about we still wait to see if the person we're actually looking for shows up?
His name is Max Calloway, by the way.
Why would you give
Fucking
him that?
doxing your own team.
Here's the thing: we're gonna kill him. Like at this point, Igor's like they're trying to bring out some Messiah by baiting by baiting us or using us as bait to pull in some supernatural creature. If this isn't we gotta find and stop these guys sort of situation, I don't know what is. And honestly, I feel like Max would probably give up his own name. You know what? I am curious. Why do you want Max? Why Max specifically?
Something about it. Something about him know it, and then the Death Head guy covers his mouth. We want him because we want him.
I just turn. I look back at my restraints. I'm literally not going anywhere. Who am I going to tell? You took my phone. Well, whatever phone I meant. You took my flip phone.
Give me a charisma persuasion.
Oh, fuck. I'm not good at. Oh, I am okay at charisma persuasion. Oh, I'm
But you're the talker. Okay. What do you mean?
Could I argue manipulation? Because that's exactly what I'm doing.
I guess technically.
I just want an extra die. That's all. All right. Ugh. Oh, that is. Oh my god! It's Critical City today. That's another 5.
Unless you to turn the camera
Couldn't
on and
be
point them at
me.
your dice at some point.
Couldn't be me.
I know this isn't. To be fair, I am rolling a crap ton today.
Oh. Huh. So, that's a tie.
Dang.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Roll off of a singular die.
sure.
Okay, is it a tie against one or both of them?
I'm only rolling for one. The other's mouth is being restrained.
All right, I'll use this one. I like this one.
Wait, I don't actually have a D10 with numbers on it. I'll just get an online one.
Would you prefer I use an online one for this, or?
It's fine either way. I just remembered I don't have a physical die with a 10 on it. I
All
don't have a
right.
physical D10 with numbers on it.
Yeah. I rolled a 7.
All right. And roll. I did not roll a 7.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
You know what? I don't think it's me anymore. I think it's the universe.
Yeah, affecting you, so therefore it is you, bro.
Wait. Hey, actually, I just realized he beat. No, I'm not fucking around. I think I looked at one of them wrong. You know what, though? We had the roll-off. Here, this was actually what I was planning before it was just said roll-off. I was gonna have it be more of a compromise thing, and I think I'm gonna go back to that.
I'm fine with it being a compromise.
Give me a second here.
What a whack-ass episode.
It's my first one back in a while. This is great.
There's some
God, what's happening
fun
with my audio?
energy
What
to
the
this.
fuck? There we go. Alright. You know what? Fine. Let's count this as a bit of a last request. We want Spilgore because he's written some stuff about the Great Betrayer. Not about the Great Betrayer. He's written some stuff about the Betrayer, and we're pretty sure that he knows them.
Do I know anything about that one person that follows him? Is it the Jersey?
Well, we changed the stalker. We did change the stalker a bit. So.
But they're still one of your touchstones.
Yeah, but you do not know her. He does not talk to her about anybody. So, no, you do not know Strawberry Moon. Hell, you don't even know that I met the New Jersey Devil.
Okay,
Yeah, because you weren't there for that combo.
that's fair. I have a feeling that's what it is, though, which is really funny.
But, well, yeah, so do I.
Okay. What? Okay. Could you can we get some kind of? Can I get any kind of simplification on who the betrayer versus the Messiah? Like, when you say Messiah, do you mean like Jesus? Excuse me.
We mean... How about this? We mean the ones whose prophecies we follow. That's all you're getting.
You understand that that's literally you giving me nothing. You just described.
Yeah,
a
I
cult.
want to give you nothing.
Okay, so I can leave.
No.
You said you don't want to give me anything, but that includes death. So let me leave.
Alright, hey, real quick, Igor, can you give me, just straight stamina roll?
Oh god, just stamina, no, nothing else.
Technically, I guess you can count this as athletics.
I got a dot in that. Sure, I'm about to get punched in the face. I know I am. Yeah.
Fucking
Potentially brawl.
fucking Markiplier punch is all I can imagine.
Just 3 successes, no critical, no nothing.
Alright.
I'm getting knocked out.
Give me 1 second here.
I knew eventually a day would come when one of my players, one of my characters is knocked out for talking too much.
What was that? What'd you get again?
3 successes.
What is with me and tying today? You know what? Here's the compromise. You do just get knocked the fuck out. It's just like,
AKA the DM was tired of this scene.
Dude,
when
all,
we move on.
all I can imagine is one of the other guys just Markiplier running from the darkness and knocking his ass out.
A new guy walks in. Wait, weren't you supposed to be using that guy for bait?
It's not the right guy. What are we supposed to do?
This is so great.
They kidnapped the wrong person. Found out it was a 47-year-old Russian investigative journalist.
That's for
And
some
then
reason
he proceeded-
7'3".
That's more of like a Slavic thing. And then he proceeded to find out this one guy he managed to accidentally talk them into nearly letting him go and revealing way too much information.
alright. We're gonna cut away from that scene.
Oh lord.
Poor girl has been given the truth about
Rundown.
the world she lives in.
So,
Yeah.
there is
And I even have an artifact that does weird shit
anyone
that
who's
can sort of prove it.
anyone who's accepted tea so far has it in front of them. Because she made tea.
I accept it.
I take the tea.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just sitting in front of Ethan.
She has her own cup of tea that has gone untouched.
I bet.
So, okay. God, so much happened.
Oh yeah. So
You're
much.
telling me.
What? Give me 1 second, I'm trying to find more appropriate music for this. There's just one thing I'm not... So, wait, what even happened to the first guy?
He fucked off. I don't know.
Okay, so he just left.
Yeah.
Said he didn't have enough character development to come with us.
And
Looks at camera.
wow, that Igor guy really just seemed to kind of pop in and out of existence.
Literally, that's
I
not
mean,
guess.
he's kidnapped right now, so
Yeah.
he'll be fine.
The story's more
Probably.
like confusing than scary.
Yeah.
Try
yeah.
living it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
Would you like the health potion?
Also-
at all, or-
you shot at a child?
I was mind controlled. Like I said, it wasn't my fault.
No, not that one. The other incident.
It was
Oh,
a thing that magically
wasn't
changed into
actually
a child.
Okay.
Just shape shifted into looking like one.
I would doubt you if it wasn't for what I saw. If it wasn't for what he showed me.
Referring
just-
to Monty.
Monty, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, useful when my cane's able to generate a shield.
Actually, can I
She
check
just-
on my phone to see if there's a article of something being stuck in the wall now? Of that. Because I would think that that randomly appearing in the wall would fucking...
It's been like a day, and that was in New York, so there's a lot of stuff happening all the time.
Well, we've been talking for like a few hours, so I would think he'd be just like going to find something.
Give me... I'm just gonna say no.
Fair enough. Alright.
She just sighs. Okay, The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Mhm. Everyone
I
goes
don't-
through this stage, don't worry.
I don't really know how I'm supposed to, like, keep living.
Seeing as something... because I'm guessing we talked about the Men in Black.
Yeah.
They may come and you could erase that for you.
Or
Right.
alternatively,
Don't think I want them to do
take
that.
solace in the fact that most of the time the thing that's gonna try to kill you is probably a person rather than a creature.
Yeah.
I
probably
don't...
not.
So it's
Okay,
just
here's-
crime rates at that point.
Here's the thing. Most people aren't able to turn into walls of mist or anything like that.
Fair.
Like, this isn't normal. I mean, I guess it is. I just...
For some people, yeah.
You just didn't know the type of normal. Or how normal it was, I guess.
Gotta be honest, the main reason, other than for the safety of yourself and the people around you, not to say anything is try explaining it to every person you meet.
Yeah,
You're probably gonna end up in a
Insane
Ward.
asylum.
at
I'd
worst.
probably suggest that you keep her from talking as much.
Yeah, I've been thinking of getting a muzzle.
Hey.
None of this would have happened if it wasn't for you. Sorry, but it's just true.
You do have a
Jesus.
tendency to just
Mhm.
blurt the small stuff out loud.
Like, she asked about my foot. I don't know why you mentioned your rib. No one asked you.
Because it's cool and it's also metal like your foot.
At least mine can move. He puts his robotic
But
foot
you-
down on the table and just like a monkey
I'm
foot.
sorry. I understand you're young, but I was ready to call the police on him. I was ready to get him locked up. I don't want to do that to my friend.
That is a fair response, though. I'm not mad at you for that, like at all. If you thought I'm mad at
No,
you,
no, yeah, I'm just maybe. I'm sorry. I know. I really don't mean to be mean, but like, maybe you remember that words have consequences. Sorry.
I'll
I'm
try and work on it. I just
Still
have
processing.
impulse control issues.
Oh, I will say, whoever in the conversation said, what was it? Fucking car crash. Love that idea for an explanation later.
Yeah, that works.
All right. She just sighs.
We really do
Oh.
need to like find a time in between.
We haven't
months
had any.
And
So what is the glass actually for?
knowing him a ray gun, probably.
No,
Yeah.
ghost seeing glasses.
Oh, ghost seeing glasses? Oh, that sounds cool.
How are you? Never mind.
The biggest eye twitch comes from Ethan.
Look,
Sure.
I'm working on a potion recipe that should give me true sight.
Yeah, but that's only for a limited amount of time. This is for as long as it has power.
I
Which is
just
way
need to
longer than that.
figure out how to get a werewolf's eye and vampire blood.
All right, listen.
Oh, Ethan is now full on,
Your
just like
friend was probably kidnapped by some. Listen, you can grab the glasses. Your friend was probably kidnapped by some crazy supernatural creature, but can you go investigate that on your own? I've got
Yeah, we weren't gonna try and pull you into it. I
Yeah,
just wanted to
go
get this.
ahead.
I've got a lot of things I need to process.
And you've got your own life as well.
Mm-hmm. We weren't trying to
I'm
drag
gonna-
you into this. I just wanted the glasses. You
I
got
know,
dragged
you
into
just-
this.
Grab them and come back later. I think I need to lay down.
All right. I go grab the glasses, and I wait for all of them to leave from the door, and I turn around and I say, "I am truly sorry."
at the very end,
Just
Mm,
Ethan just goes, "The tea was lovely. As here is no more tea."
thank you. But
the-
cutting forwards to when he does that, she just
Yeah.
says, "Just remember to say goodbye this time."
Well, we don't know what the hell's gonna happen, so I hug her
Or at least
and I say,
I
say I wait for everyone to leave. To do
He did
this.
say that.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I hug her and I say, just in case this is goodbye, I'm very happy you
She
were one of the ones that was trying to be friends with our little orphan boy, crazy one.
He laughs before grabbing your hand. It's goodbye for now.
Yes.
I'm not letting this be goodbye forever. If you die, I'm gonna steal those schematics and beat up your ghost.
Doesn't mean you can punch me through with. You'll just be able to see me.
I'll figure it out. Reverse engineer it.
Bye, Jessica. Thank you and
Bye,
sorry.
Maxi Wax. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Maxi Wax. He chuckles.
And then he shuts the door, and then we get in the RV.
Maxi waxy.
I was trying to shove
Yeah,
my metal foot up his ass.
By the
Where
way,
are we
as
gonna
soon
go
as you,
now, Maxie?
I will note, as soon as you leave, she just slumps down. Just like, oh my
I
god,
was
that
gonna
was
make-
a lot.
I was gonna make the joke of we leave and the building turns to cheese and disappears.
Well, the mill, that's where she said those guys with hockey masks are. So, that's the only lead we have, and we don't know how long they're going to keep them alive, so. Let's get going. And is it nighttime now?
Yeah, probably. I was actually gonna say this might be a good time to call it.
It's an hour
Yeah.
47, so that's up to y'all.
I know we have time, but just saying.
I know,
we
I'm
did enough
just
in the session.
asking, yes.
It's up to you guys. I'm cool with whatever.
I'm cool with whatever.
I'm gonna
If-
be honest. I kind of think I'm
That,
gonna call it.
that's fine.
Alright.
That's good.
Alright. Bye,
Thumbs up.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Maxi waxy.